Hello guys, welcome to the August vlog. I am very excited because today we have a very profound and extensive topic to cover, thanks to you guys and all the participation that I received from the poll that I posted a couple days ago. You guys obviously picked favorite albums, which is perfect. That's a very good topic. And not only is this the August vlog, but it's the last vlog of summer, which is crazy to think about. I don't know about you guys, but I think this summer has flown by like crazy. Like, so rapidly, I can't even describe it. Time in general, for me, especially, is going by so fast. I mean, I remember... It's crazy. I remember when I got... Remember that guitar that I have? The guitar that I play all the time? The Velocity model, the black one? I remember when I first got that. And that was over a year ago already. I mean... It's just so crazy to think about. I mean, it's insane. And this is my last day of summer break. Tomorrow, I start sophomore year. Today, as I'm recording the vlog and I'm looking up on my calendar, it is Sunday, August 27th, and tomorrow is August 28th, which is my first day of sophomore year. I am excited, but also I feel a little anxious as well. I mean, the beginning of the year for me is always a little like weird because you're meeting new people, you're meeting teachers. The system's a little bit different than the previous school year, so. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into it because we have a lot to talk about. So obviously, as you guys know, I am an avid music fan. When it comes to albums and music, I am very sagacious on them, also. I am very sagacious and avid music fan. That's what I was looking for. That's the right wording. So obviously, I like a lot of albums. And obviously, we are not going to have time to go over all the albums that I like. So I'm just going to go over a couple, maybe 2 or 3, because my discography of stuff that I like is like endless, obviously. So, but we are going to go over the main albums that I really like that has to be in this list. So first, we are going to start off with The Warning. I mean, how can we have a vlog discussing my favorite albums without having The Warning in there? That's like impossible. So, The Warning, if you guys don't know, are 3 sister Mexican rock band from Monterrey, Mexico. They are very talented. They are all under the ages of 25, which is insane. And they have already toured the world practically, almost the whole world. They opened up for a lot of well-known rock bands. They have gained renowned success basically from around the world, and they've been recognized with so many well-known people, musicians, and they're on their way to stardom right now. So, yeah, that's who The Warning are. And the album by them that I will be discussing is this one, Queen of the Murder Scene, and I have a case in it. This is actually a vinyl record of this album. Yes, that's how much of a fan I am of this album. I actually have it on vinyl, and I collect vinyls. You guys didn't know. This is Queen of the Murder Scene. The girls actually signed this for me a couple years ago, which is absolutely fantastic. I remember the day I got this. I was so shocked. It was a surprise when I got it. So, this album was released in 2018. So you can imagine if they're all under the age 25, they were really young, like when this came out, like very young. I mean, the lead singer was 18, the drummer was 16, and the bassist would have been my age, or actually, she would have been younger than me, actually. Wait, am I right about that? Yeah, she would have been younger than me. She would have been like 13 or 14 when this came out, because I'm 15. Which is just mind-blowing. Like, it's crazy if you think about it, like how young they were, how young they are now. So, this album basically is a concept album, which means it follows a storyline. This particular storyline is about a young girl who is lost in an eerie, unfortunate, and horrific predicament of love. So, if you want to learn more about that, about, the storyline and what it's about, you can look up Queen of the Murder Scene online, and each song has their own story. So each song is like a chapter almost in a book. So the first song is chapter 1, chapter 2. That's not how they order it, but that's how I look at it. Like, I look at each song as a mini chapter because it tells a story. But all those songs, all those chapters, they connect into one to later make a whole story, whole concept album. So, the main reason why I love this album so much is because of how, not only how great the music is, but how unique it is, and how much it stands out to me. Not only because it's a concept album, but because the Warning have such a unique sound. I'm going to play you guys a couple of the songs from the album. So let's start with the title track, Queen of the Murder Scene, which is towards the end of the album. You may be thinking, why are you going to start towards the end of the album, not at the beginning? Well, I think Queen of the Murder Scene is like the perfect song. Not only is it the title track, but it just perfectly defines this album. Because it's heavy, and it's powerful, and it's aggressive, and you will hear what I mean when I play it. So this is the song, Queen of the Murder Scene, the title track. I love that song so much. It's just so heavy. That's all I can say. It's like, if I could use any adjective to describe that song, it's heavy. I love that song, and you could definitely tell, like, they have their own sound, and they definitely have their own thing going on. Like, nobody else sounds like them, in my opinion. I mean, that song is just so cool. And you have songs like that, and then you have songs like this that are really mellow. Crimson Queen is what that song's called, featuring Colby Ko on vocals. Yeah, I love that song as well. I love every song on this album. I mean, like I said before, so it's unique. The music's fantastic. This concept is brilliant. Storyline's brilliant. I mean, all I have to say about this album is it's stellar. It's fantastic. So obviously, we're not going to have time to go through every song, but listen to this album when you get a chance. It's fantastic. It's so good. And like I said, it has a lot to offer, from mellow songs like that to heavy songs. And there's songs that have a nice balance, a perfect middle. Some songs have some mellow elements of Crimson Queen, and then some songs have some heavy riffs, like Queen the Murder Scene does, into one. So, like this song is an example. Please don't hide from me. This is called The Sacrifice. See through the fake smile that you've been wearing around. Don't lie to me. I see through the facade that you're portraying as everything starts to collide. You can't forget though you have tried. Don't reject the darkness in your eyes. Mellow, and then it builds up. That's a good song too. Yeah, so you can see what I mean there by how some songs have that, which is a perfect blend of mellow and heavy. Not as heavy as Queen the Murder Scene, that heavy part, obviously, but yeah. But yeah, what a fantastic album. 13 songs, which adds up to a total length of 51 minutes and 17 seconds. You probably didn't need to know that. But it's always good to have some statistics in there because I am a very logical person. So, but yeah, great album. Check it out when you get a chance. Definitely one of my favorite albums. I don't think it's the album. I don't think I have one favorite album of all time. I have a long list of all the ones that I like, but I don't think I can rank one above the other ones. So, but yeah. I listened to this on vinyl yesterday, and it really evokes a lot of memories for me from when I first started getting into the Warning, when I first got this vinyl record, and it would be fall time, like November, and I would just play this in my room, and I would have the windows open and cool breeze coming through, and yeah, great album. Check it out. So next, we are going to go to an album by a very well-known band, a band that everybody probably has heard of, at least has heard of, maybe not necessarily heard the music, but at least has heard of the band before. And this album is actually a more obscure one by this very well-known band. The album is Physical Graffiti by Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin, obviously, you know, one of the biggest bands ever. And I actually have this album on vinyl as well, and I'm going to go get that right now. Basically, I have a lot of my favorite albums of all time on vinyl for good reasons. There it is. Very well-known cover. This is taken, I don't know what, this is actually a real location. It's somewhere in New York City. I don't know what the building is called, though. It's still there. So, and I have this is a 40th anniversary edition. That's why it looks more special than usual. Like online, it doesn't look like this. It has this, but it doesn't have the images in the windows like that. So this album is actually a double album. 1975. This came out in February of 1975 to be exact. And this album has so many great songs on it. Led Zeppelin have become one of my favorite bands. I've covered them on guitar a couple times. I've gotten asked to cover them a lot, and I haven't covered them enough, so that's I definitely need to cover them again soon. Kashmir is on here, so you guys probably know that song. That song's pretty famous. But one reason why I love this album is the production. I think the production of this album is just really cool, and it just sounds different. Like, it's very ambient. It's very big sounding. Like, it's like the drums are heavy and powerful, and the guitar tones, considering it was 1975, sound pretty good, I think. How old it is. Not only that, but the songs are just, there's a lot of good songs on this album. It's not a perfect album like Queen of the Murder Scene, in my opinion, but it's almost a perfect album. I mean, it's a double album, so there's a lot of songs on it. So, let's take a listen to one of my favorite songs on this album, and one of my favorite songs by Led Zeppelin in general. This one is called the Wonton Song. I love that song. That song is exhilarating. It gets me going. It lifts me up. Love that one. Fun fact, I played that song live with my dad's band, which is a Led Zeppelin tribute band, and they are called Days of My Youth. I actually have they just played a show last night, and I have wearing it last night. Yep, this is them. This is Days of My Youth. This is my dad's tribute band. All Led Zeppelin songs, but they cover them in such a cool way, and they just make them better. Like, they tune down, and it's really heavy. They cover that song, and many others. And I played that song live with them on drums for the first time, and it was so fun. So fun. I did post a video of it on my YouTube, so if you want to check it out, it's on my YouTube channel. I posted it in March. The video of me playing with them. I think I said in it, playing with my dad's band or something in the title. I said, playing drums with my dad's band. right here. If you go on my YouTube channel, it's that video right there. I can play it actually, really quick. Nope, what the? The video slowed down, I don't know why. There you go. There you go. That is my dad right there. The guitar player. I had so much fun playing that song. I love playing that song. But anyways, yeah. So you have songs on there that are kind of heavy, and then you have another one on here. God's Open has a lot of long songs. This one, no question, is a long song. I love this song. I think it's very underrated. It is called In My Time of Dying. And I'm going to just skip, since it's long, I'm just going to skip to one of my favorite parts of it. When it gets really heavy. There. Now put it up. Yeah, great song. Great. There are so many great songs on this album. Check out the album when you have a chance. It is Physical Graffiti by Led Zeppelin. It's a double album, 1975. 15 songs. 15 songs. There are 15 songs on this album, which is a lot, honestly. So, unfortunately, that's all I have time for. I only went through two albums, two of my favorite albums of all time. Because this vlog is already 22 minutes long, and I have to keep it at a certain length, because if it exceeds a certain length, then I can't really post it to you guys, because it's very difficult to. Like, I try and post it on YouTube. If it's over 30 minutes long, it will not take it. It will not handle it. It cannot take it. I don't know how people upload videos that are an hour long. I don't understand how that works. Maybe there's some kind of system that I don't know about. But, yeah. So, that was the August vlog. Very eventful. Very informative. I hope it was very informative. And if you're looking for something new to listen to these two albums. They're two very different albums from very different time periods, very different genres, but they're both great. So, I recommend you check them out when you can, and I hope you enjoyed the August vlog. Thank you again for all the support, as always. I mean, all the support obviously means a lot to me. The fact that you guys take the time to watch these very long, very tedious videos means a lot to me. And, yeah. So I will see you guys again next month. I wonder what next month will hold for a vlog, so we will have to see. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.